In the moment when you're attacked by an armed robber, everything is going to go crazy and you got to keep your wits about you to defend yourself. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from Sandusky, Ohio, and it shows the robbery or a mugging of a woman inside of a pharmacy. It's going to teach us some important lessons about the ambush that all muggers launch, about defending yourself against that ambush. Ladies in particular, we're going to talk in this one about purse carry and about purse security and about how to defend yourself when someone's trying to take your purse from you. This lady's just finishing paying for her purchase at the convenience store here when the guy that's next to her grabs her purse, and boy howdy is it on. And he has got a hold of her. He's trying to get that purse off of her, but it's tangled around her arm and she can't get rid of it. You notice she's turtled up and she's just trying to protect her head. He punched her a couple of times there, and now he's trying to get the purse off of her, and it's just not coming. And I don't know that she's necessarily a self-defender, but he just can't get the purse off of her. And finally it seems like kind of the fight's out of her. I don't know that she's ever in a fight, and he's finally able to get her purse and run off. Go read the news story. I think they caught him a little while later. But finally other people show up to help, but it's way too late at that point. She's already taken a very significant beating. Let's back up and learn a couple of lessons from this really bad event. And the first thing that I want to think about is when he goes to grab that, she's not paying attention. I don't think there was a lot of pre-attack cues here, but it's one of the reasons that I talk about, boy, ladies, if you carry a purse, you got to be able to fight for it, and you got to know what's going to happen here. He knocked her over, and now the fight is on. And this is why we talk about, having emotional fitness, being able to stay in the fight, because she's been banged up really hard here. She's been hit hard several times, and training on the mat and getting hit several times will give you the emotional fitness to be able to stay in the fight here and to get tangled up with him or something, to have some jiu-jitsu skills, some ground skills. You notice here she got tangled up with him to try to protect her head and her neck, and that's a great idea. Having some skills to do that, some ground fighting skills, some clinch fighting skills, some jiu-jitsu skills would really have helped her here to keep her from taking a really significant beating. Finally here, no one's going to show up to help you in the moment. I mean, there were people around here and even people who wanted to help, but nobody in the moment who could get there quickly enough to help her. You have to be the primary agent in your own defense, because only you can rescue yourself. This lady, unfortunately, was a victim. Let's learn from what she had to go through so we can be prepared if ever we have to cover our ass.